for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee.
Oh, it was just a long day. Long day.
Mm-hmm.
Had to take my face squid in for its yearly checkup. The face squid is doing well.
Which is good. That's
it's a
very
CPAP
good.
machine.
You got that face squid.
Yeah. But
You got the face hugger from Alien.
And to sit there and explain, yes, the size that this is not the size that I need.
I need a medium.
And they're like, you know what, you're right. And I'm like, and you end up having to modify it. It's do it yourself. It really is. All of it is.
It's like, thank you. Been trying to tell you this, that I
Since
need
last
different
year.
size.
Yeah.
Need different size mask.
Yeah.
So for a year.
They were talking about if somebody could figure out a way to sort of form fit these things, they could make a fortune. They really could. Because it's not one of those, and it's like, it's just a problem.
Vacuum
if you don't
mold
have a face
mask.
squid, trust me.
They would have to vacuum form your face. Which means you would have to have a temporary level of suffocation.
Well, I don't know about that, but, you know, that's the whole point of having a face squid, is to try to prevent the temporary suffocation.
But I'm saying, for them to make a mold of your face, they would have to vacuum form that shit.
I mean, it's crazy. It is always crazy. And if the thing goes askew while you're asleep, then that wakes you up. So it's just all crazy.
Yeah.
But does it help? Yes, it does. Because if I don't use it, then I wake up and I have got a tremendous headache. And it does help.
They could 3D print your head, actually. You know what? They could 3D scan your head.
Yes.
And that way they could have a mask.
With all the technology that they have now, you know that there's other ways to do this stuff. Mm-hmm. And you know that the way that they're doing it is probably the cheapest possible way, which is why the stuff doesn't last any longer than it does.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
It don't last shit.
I enjoy the people at the sleep center, and it's like this one dude. He was one of these people, big old tall guy that had a Viking double braided beard. Mm-hmm. And when you've got somebody
beard epicness
that's strikingly, that has that striking appearance to them, you're going, I bet you that's an interesting person. Mm-hmm. And to talk to him, and he said that he had visited 47 of the 50 states. And that
awesome.
man has never, just because somebody looks not like you think, those are sometimes the ones that have the best stories. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he's one of these people that I would have loved to have been able to sit down and have a cup of coffee and just hear of his journeys. He was not a stupid man in the least when you got to talking to him. But a lot of people, and especially in certain areas around here, they're going to discount him because he doesn't look like a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah.
He looked better because he looked interesting.
He looked very distinct.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looked like he looked like a main character.
I'd say that he probably is a main character.
Probably. That wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me in the least. But as far as him talking about when he went down to New Orleans, he's the type of person, because he has been there, he knows where to go and where not to. Mm-hmm. And because that he was a very large human being, I'd say that not many people are going to give him too much guff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nobody's going to be messing with that dude.
Yeah. So it's just interesting. I enjoy interesting people.
They are the best people to talk to.
Right.
Like you said, they got the best stories.
Most of the doctors and the lawyers and some of the supposed upper crust, I heard what they had to say 40 years ago, which was a whole lot of narcissism and hedonism, and they don't have anything I want to hear.
They're insufferable.
Yes. Uh-huh. Sit and talk about what they did when they was in college or whatever. Okay, what have you done since?
Right. Right. I wipe my ass with my degree.
Right. Well, yeah, there's a lot of them that ain't worth that. For real.
Yeah. Well.
But we went to the Wall of Mart after the sleep center. And it's like, it was just because it needed to be done. It's the cat food.
The Wall of Mart
is every week pilgrimage for the damn cat food. Oh.
Walmart is a energetic vacuum.
It can be, but it can be interesting also. It depends on what kind of frame of mind that you're in.
Yeah.
And today was particularly interesting because I'm going through, a kid had stayed behind in the car. He was trying to get up with somebody he needed to talk to. And so here I am, and it's like, one of the things as I'm walking across, it's like there's this young man there that's wearing lipstick and stuff and just sashaying through. And I thought, this is in Southwest Virginia. And because of the internet, no place is safe. No place is safe. And it's just like, as a woman, I take great offense to that. I do. Because that's somebody, that is a man saying that they know what it's like to be a woman. No, you don't. You think you know. And that thinking is as superficial and has the same depth as the Maybelline that you're wearing. So I'll not get on that tangent. Youngest kid has had to endure that from me for years now. Mm-hmm. Because I find it highly offensive. That you've got some man sitting there. Let me tell you something. It ain't about the makeup or what you got on your body. It's what you got in your heart.
Yes. Yeah.
And a woman's heart is different than a man's heart. And that's how God made it. And I honor that. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, other people don't. And what was also interesting, there was a whole herd of Jews in there today.
There was.
Yarmulkes, zeets, everything. And I'm like, what has happened here? We don't know. It was just odd.
It's like, were y'all beamed here? What happened? Where did y'all come from? What hole did you crawl out of?
I mean, I know that there is a synagogue in Blountville because I've been to it. That didn't work well. That did not work well. Not because of anything I did. I went there to learn. Mm-hmm. I was made to feel very unwelcome. Very. So, anyhow, but it was just, I thought, maybe they're having a convention or something, but they was all ages.
Yeah, it was all ages, and it was obviously a family of some, maybe possibly.
Yeah, maybe they were traveling or something.
Maybe that could be the thing,
because all the times motels there.
All the times that we have been there, we have never seen a flock of Jews.
No.
Oh God!
I mean,
that's a hilarious. A flock of Jews, a flock of birds.
Well, usually the Jewish people around here, I don't know that I have ever seen them with the yarmulkes.
Because they
just don't draw attention to themselves.
Yeah, they don't draw attention to themselves, much like, whoever else, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's just odd seeing somebody with the full getup.
What was
and a
weird,
group of them.
Had it not been for the yarmulkes and the zeets, you would have thought they were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
They had the white shirts, they had the black pants and stuff. So it was just interesting.
It is. Yeah.
So
oh my God.
You never know what you're going to see
Jehovah's
in
Witnesses.
the Wall of Mart.
It wasn't actually Jews. It was Jehovah's Witnesses disguised as Jews.
It could be. It could be.
They got a new strategy going on.
And I mean, these were not even that one had a black velvet yarmulke. I noticed these things.
They were nice.
That wasn't your everyday yarmulke.
No, those were specialty yarmulkes, which is like,
yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
Where was their
It was just odd.
Did they have a meeting?
Maybe. maybe. But like I said, more than likely they probably were traveling, and that they had just gone in to pick up supplies or something. I did not see what they were buying.
You know what? I didn't see what they were buying either, and I did look.
They were just they were clustered there at one point there near the cash registers and stuff.
I sort of rubbernecked.
I don't remember them having buggies.
They didn't have a buggy. I rubbernecked.
Well, the reason I was in one aisle and the gentleman walked past me and I was sort of like, oh, okay.
Oh, it's like, oh, hello. Yeah. That's a full on just get up suit Jew.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
where did you come from?
It was just, like I said, odd.
And no joke. Did they have a meeting there?
I don't know. And I would say that they were probably, more than likely, felt uncomfortable or whatever. Nobody was saying anything. It's just like, other than going, oh, look, it's the Jew. That was it. Nothing more.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, that's odd.
No. Yeah. It's just odd.
Yes, we would have done that if it had been anything else odd.
It's not... I'm trying to figure out how to put this in a term that is not offensive for some audiences. In today's world,
everything is offensive to somebody, so just spit it out.
And I know the way that I was saying Jews earlier would have... But, like, I've been watching a lot of commentary YouTubers, and
well, everybody's got an opinion.
Some of them mock the people that it's like, oh, the Jews.
Right.
So, whatever. But it's just, it's not every day that you see a Jew in a store.
No,
around here, at least. Like, all the years that we have been going to that Walmart, all the years that we have been going to other stores around in that area, we've never, I've personally never seen.
No, that was the first time that we have ever seen the people that, like I said, that had the yarmulkes and the zits and the whole 9 yards. Now we see the Mennonites quite frequently.
Yeah, we see the Mennonites. Those are,
Yeah.
At this point, it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? You doing good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just sort of smile and you go on.
Yeah, but at first it's like, oh, I know what you are. Okay.
And it was
hello, how you doing? You having a good day?
Right. It was just a point of reference, that nothing more.
It's like, damn, you fancy. You dressed up real fancy.
Yeah. I don't
like,
know.
Legit, they were really well dressed.
They were. And maybe it was just a matter, maybe they were doing a tour to come and see the rednecks.
That's really...
like a zoo.
It wasn't the yarmulke. It wasn't any of that. It was, what really got me was how well dressed they were. I was like, oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was, like I said, it was just, all of them had the white, very nice white shirts and black pants.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice the footwear. Just wasn't paying attention to but I'm sure if the one had the black velvet yarmulke, then I would say that he had nice shoes on.
Yeah. I didn't clock the shoes.
Yeah.
So
that was just unusual. It just was. But another thing that was unusual, I found pumpkin spice Twinkies. It's pumpkin spice season, folks, in case you haven't noticed.
It is pumpkin spice season.
There was no way to make a smooth segue on that. There was just none. So it was just an ADHD segue.
I love you. You do that every single time.
I have ADHD. But as far as the Halloween, I did. If you go back far enough to sit there and go, smatterings of Halloween.
Yeah, we got the smatterings of Halloween.
That was my focus. The smatterings of Halloween. And my sugar had dropped while we were going through there. So
it did.
I'm telling kid, it's like, hey, we're on a time limit. Why? Because my sugar is dropping.
No, don't put that on me. I was right there with you. You were the one that was piddling, and I'm like, Mama.
I wasn't piddling.
You full on backtracked up 3.
Oh, God. Anyhow.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
They don't have the zero sugar creamer yet.
No, they don't. But at my store, at the store that I work at, is not my store. we got a shipment of milk products. So, more than likely, we getting in.
I
Yo,
hope
zero
so.
sugars.
Is it
creamer.
International Delight? Is that the name of the creamer?
Yeah.
It's their zero sugar actually is zero sugar. Now, Cremora or whatever that other it's still got some kind of corn syrup solids, and it will jack your sugar up.
It will.
I don't know why, but so I don't. That's the reason I don't buy that brand. And pumpkin spice is nice. It is a seasonal thing. There's some people that they enjoy it year round. Bully for them. If you're one of these, pumpkin spice is not. You can make your own. You really can. And basically, it's cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, some allspice, and some people put a little bit of black pepper in there for a little bit of a bite. Mm-hmm. Hey, there's all kinds of things. Somebody had even suggested like cardamom or something, which I've never used cardamom that much.
I don't know what that is. It's a
but
spice.
These are warm spices. And that is the thing about Halloween. It's that bringing in of the warmth in smells. And we had gotten us a new, one of those little decorative broom things yesterday that was cinnamon. Has the cinnamon smell to it. We love those.
It's bringing the cozy vibes.
Yes, as it gets colder outside, which that definitely has not hit here yet. The temperature's been back up again. But it is to bring that warmth in the aromas and in the tastes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And nutmeg, fresh nutmeg. And it was one thing, oldest kid, when we had gone to JR's Market there last week, that they had whole nutmeg. And all you have to do is just get you a little grater, and you can just grate it on whatever it is, on your coffee if you want to, a little bit of whipped cream, and just grate a little bit of nutmeg on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, it's not that mysterious. Our people know that, but other people, it's like it's some kind of magical elves that they bring the pumpkin spice every year. No.
There's people that have no idea where nutmeg comes from. They have no idea that it's even a nut.
We have the internet. It's been here for a while. Anything that you've got a question about, all you have to do is type in the question. With some of these other things, you just have to ask the question.
And yet people are getting dumber.
Shit. Yeah. I don't, there's some kind of inverse correlation there that I'm not aware of.
How much is it that people are getting dumber, or if it's that they've been in such a dissociative state that they have just sort of lost the plot?
That's a good question. There was a lot of really good questions.
That took a turn.
Yeah, you did that. You did that. I was doing the warm and fuzzy, and then you do this other dystopian stuff. I don't know. And I think that the world has become so complex that people just feel lost. And that's when somebody feels lost and they don't have a sense of who they are, who family is, what community is, the purpose of life, purpose of meaning. They have no purpose. And that is one thing as far as our belief system gives us purpose.
I think some of them are like Gurr.
Well, yeah, I think you've got a lot of vaccine injured people.
No. I think they are they're robots. They are high functioning robots, but they are like Gurr and Wheatley, purposefully designed to be stupid.
There is the theory as far as, what is it, the gaming term for the people that are just there?
The NPCs?
NPCs, yeah. There is a theory.
And also, this can be comedic here.
Well, it's just one of those that it's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge. So, I don't know. But that's where to just keep it simple with the pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice and the cozy.
Yeah. And most people, even if it's an NPC or whatever it is, will respond. Foods. Now, you've got some that are like, well, I don't eat this. I can't have that. It's not whatever. It's not pure enough. And it's all, be gone with you. Leave the rest of us, to have the Twinkie. So what? Have the damn Twinkie. Thank God for it and go on and enjoy it. Have your cup of coffee.
Yeah. Eat the damn Twinkie.
Life does not have to be that complicated. It really doesn't. And I think that's what it is. Just those small, simple things are getting lost. It's like when y'all were kids. In school, what did y'all do as far as art projects? Well, you had the back to school stuff that you did that sort of gave you a sense of that time of year that you were doing that. And then it was autumn and everybody was drawing, the pumpkins and the leaves and different things like that. And you had the wonderful parties. I don't even know if they're allowed to do that anymore.
I don't know either. A lot of stuff has changed.
To go in with cupcakes or whatever and play games and be silly with the children.
But thanks to Gen Z, like seriously, a lot of this stuff is starting to come back.
It needs to.
Because it's like, it's been too long. Y'all have took this shit away. You ain't taking it away. Not this time.
And I think that's what we were talking about as far as people longing for the 80s. Those of us that lived through it, we know what you all have missed. And it on a soul level, we weep for you. Mm-hmm. And that you all are longing for something that you didn't get to experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Legit. Because it's like almost the entirety, like during our teens and all, for the majority, it has just sucked. Yeah. It has sucked since 2010.
Well, you had a lot of these, and honestly, even back in the 80s, one of the things that changed that was fucking Tipper Gore and the Satanic Panic. Most of us who've listened to heavy metal have enough sense to know the difference between fantasy and reality.
Wasn't there like a Satanic Panic Part 2 in the 90s or the early 2000s?
There is always somebody somewhere that if they're saying that they are a follower of God and yet all they focus on is a demon behind every blade of grass, are they focusing on Satan more than they're focusing on God? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, fully. And I've seen multiple people comment this before. It's like, why are these people focusing on Satan so much? God is the focus.
Yes, because the devil was defeated and they haven't got the memo. That was the whole purpose of the cross.
Sorry, I'm just going vibe.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what.
But that's why, as far as people didn't used to have the problems with little Halloween parties or trick-or-treating or different things like that.
Yeah, that is why.
Yeah.
That's why people also took the time to actually talk to each other.
Yeah.
They actually went out and hung out.
The legends and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The community to go out to work, whatever, during the day and then of the evening, sat out on the front porch, drink a cup of coffee, or iced tea or whatever, and just talk.
Mm-hmm. Or they would sit in the living room around the TV, watch scary stuff like during Halloween season or whatever, and tell scary stories and shit like that.
Sure. You were sit there and have popcorn and watch something.
Mm-hmm. And also there was a sense of freedom.
Yeah.
In the 80s. But we still got the cozy. Mm-hmm. We still got the cozy. They cannot take that away.
We still have pumpkin spice.
We still have pumpkin spice, which is part of the cozy.
We still have the tales that can be told. Mm-hmm. And for those who want to learn, all they have to do is ask. That's most of the time. And some of these kids, they don't know to ask. What was it like when you were young? What different things? They think that some of us don't have anything to offer because all these little boxes. They've grown up with these damn little boxes, and that they want somebody that they have never met, will never meet, to tell them about life. That a lot of times, no. Because you don't know if that person in the little box is accurate or if it's just clickbait.
Right. Exactly.
So it's one of those prayers all the time. Mm-hmm. Prayers with the pumpkin spice works well.
Can't take away the pumpkin spice.
No, not this time of year. Mm-mm. And it's flavor that honestly, for me, I can do. It's exciting for a while. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. Now, chocolate and mint, I can do that year round. I love that. And orange and chocolate's another. But just plain black, dark roast coffee. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm grateful that I can have hot coffee today. God, I'm so grateful.
That's cozy.
Yeah, that is cozy. And I had my Twinkie, my pumpkin spice Twinkie, and my coffee. Mm-hmm. And be grateful. Mm-hmm. So all kinds of, it's been an adventure today. Every day is a new experience, every day. You want to tell the people where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda COCWS. Pumpkin spice. Get you some pumpkin spice. Get you some nutmeg.
Yeah.
Get you some hazelnut and pumpkin spice. Hazelnut is good.
Oh, hazelnut's good. Yep, it is good. And that's something else that we encourage pirates to share recipes. And I meant Esperanza on her Quick Hits the other day was talking about she was making some kind of a dip.
Ooh.
And it had beer in it. And I thought, wonder what kind of dip that is.
Is it like a bit like
a
the beer
dip?
cheese? Kind of, but the beer dip?
I need to ask her. Esperanza, we need that recipe.
Yeah. Can you make a video making it?
I think it would be great if we got some kind of, I'd be willing to type up the stuff, and we could have I could email it out to people. That's some kind of shared recipe thing.
Can you do a cooking tutorial? And then we'll do it.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
But everybody has got different recipes from different parts of the world here and stuff, and just.
You want to tell them one thing that you got at Walmart?
No, we're closing
that we were
up.
Clicking.
Wait till tomorrow.
Well, there was the sound. It was a water gun.
We'll wait till tomorrow.
Okay.
We have our troublesome raccoon is what it is. Mm-hmm. Anyhow.
Tales
did you
for
tell
tomorrow.
them where we're found already?
I did.
My God, I need a nap.
We're done.
Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated.
Yep.
And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep.
Bye.